Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back to check me out yet a mother freaking again. It's your girl Chrissy, and I'm going to show you in this video how I go about applying polygel to my nails. I am giving myself a refill. I've already had a full set on, so I'm showing you how I go about giving myself a refill. And lucky for you, I have two nails that need to be repaired completely, so I'm showing you how I go about that as well. So right now I'm just trimming down the edges of the dual forms that I have selected. The dual forms is the clear plastic tips that you see, and that's what I use to place the polygel in to form the nail around my nail or on top of my nail. Okay, so once all that is done, you want to go in with your base coat. And the base coat is great to use, is what you really need to use before you apply the polygel as well as the gel color. Okay, this is what gets the gel and the polygel to adhere to your nails. You'll see me clean up the edges of my nails because when that cures, and curing meaning putting your hand under the UV light for it to dry, it will dry alongside of your hands if you don't clean that up. So that's a very important step, and keep that in mind. I like to cure my nails anywhere between 60 and 120 seconds when I'm just doing the base coat, and when I go in for the color, I like to do 2 or more so rounds, however long you need to. Okay, so in this next clip, I am officially going in straight from the tube directly onto my nails. Now these are the nails that already were here from a previous set, so I'm giving myself a refill as if I would if I was going to the nail salon and they were using acrylic. I'm just squeezing it out of the tube and placing it on, smoothing it over, and curing it under the UV light. As you can see, I went back in again, but this time I used a different color. I'm giving myself that ombre natural look, so you'll see me do that quite often. I'm also using the slip solution, which is located in that black cap that you see me dipping in from time to time. The slip solution is used to kind of smooth things out, but you don't want to use too much. You don't want to overdo it because it will make it really soft. Now, starting from scratch, you're doing the same thing. You're taking about a little less than a pea size of the gel, and you're applying it directly onto the dual form. In the dual form, you want to make sure you get as much as you can in there. It's really tricky, and it takes a lot of practice. No matter how many videos you watch, you really just have to get to know the product yourself to get a feel of how much product to use, what to do if you use too much. You know, it takes a lot of practice, and I have had a lot of practice within this last month with this polygel. Okay, but it's fun nonetheless, and you have to have a lot of patience, and because of kids, I have a lot of patience. When it comes to placing the nail onto your fingers, you want to make sure you do it very gently, because if you press too hard, it'll smudge and it'll cause air bubbles. So you kind of gotta do it very gently, but just enough to not have it sitting too high up on your nail. And I'm just going in, moving on to the next nail. Overall, I really enjoy using polygel. I probably will never get my nails done at the nail salon ever again. I purchased this kit from Amazon. It cost me about $56, $57. My kit came with the slip solution, 8 different polygel colors, 2 different glitters, a brush, the spatula. My kit was very useful, so I'll be sure to leave the link in the video below, in the description box below. And like I said, just watch as many YouTube videos as you can so you can fully embed your brain with how to do this, but you really do need the experience. I also did purchase an electric nail file to also help with the smoothing process. My first full set, I didn't have the electric nail file, and I was able to get a pretty smooth surface, but you're gonna need that electric nail file because it speeds up the process. Now, excuse my hands in regards to the finish, but this is pretty much it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace and love, love and harmony, and be blessed. Yes.